What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, let's play some Alfred Hitchcock music, please. So, guys, we're gonna fly all the way to, you've guessed it, Houston, Texas. And Houston, Texas is, a very popular city amongst African Americans. A lot of money there. A lot of my friends there. Dita Rail's there. People like that. RB the Breakthroughs out there, I believe. LAR Movement's out there, I believe. But what happens also is there's some Negro stuff that goes on in Houston, Texas. Now, what you're looking at right now is a still image that we got here on Media Takeout. And this is a Houston gay man inside of a restaurant. Now, that's not uncommon. People, both heterosexual, homosexual, are in restaurants and they're humans. But there seems to be that there is an argument, and we can't show it here. We'll place the link. It's on trollalley.com to look at the whole thing. But there's an argument going back and forth between this man and this particular female here in the Burgundy. And the woman is arguing, and then she's like, putting her hand in his face. Okay, you know how sisters be putting their hands in the face, right? So the guy tells her, listen, do not put your hand in my face. And there's a guy also with him, and he's trying to tell the guy, like, listen, do not put your hands in my face, okay? So the guy's trying to leave or whatever. The woman keeps trying to fight him, okay? So he's like, I'm trying to tell you, don't put your hands in my face. So she did, and he was telling her, if you put your hands in my face, I'ma slap you. So she walks over there to him and puts his hand on his face again. And Demon kind of got a smacking sound. Oh, fuck! Yeah, he smacked the hell out of her, knocked her all the way down, sent her maybe 4 to 5 feet to the other side, okay? Women in the background was like, girl, that's a man. So it seems like some of the ladies in the background didn't feel sorry for her, okay? Now you have some people, according to Media Takeout, that are calling for the man to be arrested, saying that it was unnecessary and excessive violence against females and all that. And you know how the media is, always wants to cancel somebody. But I mean, I'm a man, right? I'm looking at the guy on the video. The guy looks like a big man, okay? He could be 6'2", 6'3". He'll probably be a problem for any heterosexual man. Okay, any heterosexual man that was gonna get into it with him would most likely think twice about it, because the guy looks like, he's a tall guy, he's a big guy. Okay, so it don't matter if he's gay or not. He can still hurt you. He's still a man, right? That's one thing. Even guys understand it. His sexuality don't matter. He can still knock you out. He can still kill you. Gay guys are videos all the time. Just because they're gay don't mean they ain't gonna beat you up or they won't fight. These guys are men and they're strong. They can kill you just like anybody else. Okay? So as a guy, I would think twice about a guy that's listen, he's about 6'3", 6'4". If I'm gonna get into it with a guy like that, I'm not gonna be getting in his face. Either I'm gonna take off on him or I'm gonna leave him alone. Cause I'm not gonna let him hit me first. If it comes to that, either I'm trying to go to work or I'm not about to entertain, I'm gonna just leave. This lady's much smaller, okay? I don't know what she thought she was. This lady got to be 5'3", 5'4", or whatever. And I guess she think because the guy is gay that, he's a punk or something. I don't know that, But at the same time, he does respond and hit her. I'll leave that for people to decide, For me personally, you don't put your hands on women. Like I said, you can restrain them from touching you and stuff like that, backhanding them and things like that. I can understand somebody could be to be angry. It's still against the law, okay? We have to say that. We have to say that because it's true. The reality is, though, she shouldn't be in his face, okay? And you saw that with the whole Dallas, Texas thing that we posted the other day. You have this sister who looks like, in this case, I would assume that she was a gay woman. She actually went behind the liquor store security and was pushing the guy, and then she ended up getting beat up. It's two different versions of sisters really being disrespectful to a man's masculinity, thinking that he's some punk or something and that they can do what they want to do. The reality is is that you're still a woman that's a man. Okay? All right? Even a man wouldn't have walked back at, and pushed this guy. See, the thing about it is in the current situation where the cancel culture is, a lot of women, they feel like because of inequality, some women at least, that they can get away with certain things. They can do certain things and nothing will happen to them. In the usual case, that's true. For me, I wouldn't even get into an argument with a lady like this in a fast food restaurant. It could have been over something like cutting in line or whatever. Maybe like 15 years ago, I would have said something, but that's not even worth it. Look, if you want to go in line in front of me right now, I ain't tripping. I could just wait a minute or two. And I'm not about to get into it because you can lose your life for something stupid like that. For me, it's not worth it, okay? But for some folks, it is worth it, okay? But a lot of women, believe that they can just do whatever, and because of the inequality differences, they can do whatever men can do. They can walk up on a man, and you see this a lot of times in the black community. Sisters walking up on guys, putting their fingers, yelling and cursing at them, and usually most guys won't do anything to be, most guys will be like, man, go get your brother, go get your father, go get your dad. But in certain rare cases, you're gonna have guys who don't care nothing about that. We saw that with the Korean, with the Asian-owned stores in the liquor store. We've seen it here. All right, here you have a brother that don't care. He's not looking at the fact that, oh, you're a woman, I should be nice to you. Then once the lady is hit, she wants to become the victim and all this other stuff. And the reality is this, for brothers out there, it's not worth getting locked up over, or losing reputation, because clearly you can see that she's being the aggressor. Okay, you can see that. All right, but the cancel culture it is right now, ain't even worth getting into an argument with a woman like that. Just leave her alone. If you're a woman, who do you think you are walking up on a man that big? Okay, it is a big man from what I can look at. All right, he looks like he's at least over 6 foot. Okay, this is not I can see if you thought maybe he was a little guy, 5'11" or something like that. Nah, this dude is, like I said, that dude's over 6 foot tall, 6'1", 6'2", most likely. Okay, and then the chicks that are there with her, okay, they are around, they laughing at her getting hit. So who are you trying to be tough for? Okay, because none of them gonna help you fight the guy, because as soon as he hit her, didn't nobody else want nothing to do with that. All right, once he hit her, the rest of them was like, no, I'm good, because I ain't trying to be next. So, and guys, another thing I want to tell you, this is why I don't even go to the restaurants no more in the black community a lot of time. I just get my, I'll order, I'll take something out, because, remember when they had them Popeye's chicken sandwich and brothers and sisters was just dying over them? I don't even deal. Look, let me just order some food, Uber Eats. Family, just stay at home, okay? Stop dealing with folks, all right? Because people is crazy out there, all right? It's not even worth it. Don't even take yourself out there messing around, getting corona, and getting into a fight at the goddamn restaurant. So, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. As you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.